Alright, hello everybody. I am Gamemaster 909, back with more of LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. I am back here with Gavinopolis, and we will take care of the last things we really need to do in the game, that is Super Story.
Woo!
Previously, we took care of the Phantom Menace's Super Story, where you play through all 6 chapters in an episode, back to back, while collecting 100,000 studs and doing it in less than an hour. And today we're going to do it with Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones.
Oh, great. We gotta do Gunship Cavalry again.
We sure do.
Oh, sorry, I'm being too sexual on YouTube. My shoulders are showing.
This is an audio base, so that won't matter.
You
Thankfully, we could skip the opening crawls, but we still got to watch the cutscene.
Oh, no!
I like the cutscene, so it's okay.
I forgot we had to do this level too.
Oh, right, yeah. Bounty Hunter
An
Pursuit.
entire third of this episode is just freaking ship levels.
It's just 2 levels, man. One of them
That's
is...
an entire third.
Okay.
Because it's 6 levels.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Hey, at least the on-foot levels are fun.
Yes,
So it makes up for it.
The on-foot levels are great. Escape on Camino, I love that level. I don't know what it is about it. I just like the vibe.
Yeah.
This, on the other hand, can die 1,000 deaths in my book. So, it's been a hot minute since last recording.
It has been 2 months since the last recording session. A lot has
pretty much.
happened.
Yeah, a lot. So basically,
Look at this frame rate, by the way. I
run me
forgot
back
about-
through this. All we gotta do is collect 100,000 studs. That's it.
And defeat this whole thing in less than an hour, which should not be too bad.
Well, this shouldn't be too bad. I just hate this level in general. So all you gotta do is collect studs, pretty much.
And go through the story. Yes. No canisters, no blue canisters to grab. No freaking red brick. No freaking person to capture for Jabba the Hutt.
Great.
Just collecting studs and going through the levels in under an hour.
All we gotta do is get that sweet, sweet bread.
Yep.
Or plastic, however you want to call it. Woo! Oh, what joy.
I'd rather not focus on collecting studs in this stage.
Honestly, I wish that some of the colorings they use for pieces in this game were actually used for pieces and sets.
Like what?
If we could get that, like, shiny, you know that shiny texture for the lightsabers that they used to have back in, like,
Yes.
the early 2000s and stuff?
You want them to bring it back?
I would love that.
Okay.
I don't know what it is about it. It's
I'm
just the
fine with
reflective,
the new material
reflective
they use.
chrome, yeah.
But yeah, they like.
I mean,
like
I'm
almost,
fine with it. I'm not
the-
complaining about it, but the old stuff coming back would be super cool.
Yeah, like they never do like super reflective materials anymore. I guess it's too expensive or something.
I mean, you saw it on Zam Wessel's revolver there in the cutscene, right?
Yes.
I think that would be really fun.
Yeah.
We could get
But,
unconventional pieces
I
that
think
have
it's-
never been done in those colors.
It's
That'd
probably
be
just
cool.
too expensive for.
It probably is, but
Yeah.
that doesn't mean I can't think about it.
All right.
Even if Lego doesn't want me to. Which, by the way, did you see that? I keep up with like several Lego themed YouTube channels on here.
Animal Crossing Lego sets. I heard about that.
That is not what I was going to bring up, but
Oh.
yes, that's very exciting. I'm definitely going to be picking up Isabel's house because of how adorable it looks. But what I was going to bring up is that Lego Ideas just had a few more sets hit 10,000 supporters,
Nice.
and one of them was the World Trade Center.
Oh no!
I'm not the only... You don't need to be a detective to
How?
find out.
What are the chances you think Lego's gonna approve that?
Probably not. Which, like, yeah, it's like an important historical thing,
Yeah.
but at the same time,
Like I could see it
You
being in
just-
like the Lego architecture line.
you know somebody's gonna hook up planes to that thing.
Yeah, it's super easy to do. So like, I don't think Lego's gonna risk it.
What's next? Lego Auschwitz?
Isn't that an actual thing someone built?
I think so.
Like a mock?
Like a big, like, scale model of it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
I think I saw it somewhere.
There are certain, like, one-to-one Lego models that I think would be really cool.
Like what?
Like, certain places... Like, if we could get, like, a Nintendo store or something like that, that was, like, scaled to Lego or something like that, that'd be cool.
Ooh. Okay, kind of like the Lego store sets that they have, but
Exactly,
Nintendo
yeah.
themed. That could be interesting. I don't know if they'd be willing to do it over other things, but maybe in the long run. Because, that's the one thing I was like worried about when they said that they were retiring the Course Builder Lego Super Mario sets.
Honestly, I'm not
Because I was thinking like,
that.
oh god, is the Nintendo license for Lego going to run out? And
that's what I was about to bring up, actually. If we're getting Animal Crossing, that opens up a
yeah,
window
exactly.
for so many more things.
And the Lego Piranha Plant set they announced recently, it just proves that I don't think this Nintendo deal is going anywhere.
There are actually leaked images of a potential Great Deku Tree set.
I heard about that. I heard like rumors about it a while ago.
It looks really cool.
Oh, have images leaked for it?
Yes.
Oh,
they leaked, you remember the
you gotta show me that.
Mickey action figure that they leaked a few years ago?
I guess.
There was a leak with that as well as several other sets. There was a leak for a Donald Duck in that same fashion.
Oh.
Then there was the Great Deku Tree, which the minifigures are actually really cool. It comes
there's minifigures?
Yeah, it comes with Young Link from Ocarina of Time, or no, from Majora's Mask, I think it is.
Is there a difference?
Not really.
Okay.
In terms of modeling, no. But yeah,
Yeah.
It comes with Young Link, then it comes with Breath of the Wild, Link, and Zelda, I'm pretty sure.
So is the Deku Tree themed after Breath of the Wild or just Zelda in general?
I think it's just Zelda in general, because from what I saw, I think it might have the mustache.
Okay.
But yeah, so we've got that coming up, and then there was also a picture of what is presumed to be the X Mansion.
I heard about that. Yeah, I would not.
It's
be
not
surprised
as big
about
as most people were hyping it up to be. Like, it's not.
This conversation is going to be weird in the long run. I just realized because once this comes out a year from now, all this is going to be outdated. So I'd rather not talk about current events.
Yeah.
Even if it's stuff like Lego.
Dude,
even
Zelda
if it's relevant
sets,
to the game. So yeah,
it looks so cool seeing like custom molded pieces for Link's like hat and ears.
Did they use the Peter Pan?
They didn't.
Head?
It's a new one.
Really? Okay.
I don't know if this is like an official like actual picture from them. It's just leaks, so it could totally be false.
Exactly.
But from what I've seen, it looks.
Is it from a trustworthy source?
I don't remember.
Uh-oh.
It's been a while since I've seen these pictures, but they're cool to look back on.
Sure.
So
There you go, Camille.
find them.
Now we can meet with the...
Now we can meet with Lama Su, who has a conspicuously weird male death sound.
Let's watch them go in.
Shame I can't dance.
Whoa.
I'm just a robot, I can't dance.
Well, I could kind of dance.
Visible confusion.
Oh my god, I forgot about that meme.
I was watching Attack of the Clones not too long ago, and I made sure to take my time watching that scene. I was like, I got time to kill. Why not?
Sure.
That's why I'm here.
There's always time to watch Attack of the Clones.
Every time you watch a Star Wars movie and you see one of the memes, it's like, that's why I'm here.
I told you recently I found a TV airing of Attack of the Clones on Cartoon Network, of all things. I don't know if I shared this on the channel or not.
I love how
don't
they
think I
use
did.
like the clone embryos as like 1x1 bricks.
Plates, yeah.
Plates, yeah, plates. Yeah,
That is pretty funny.
1x1 plates, I love that.
Yep, alright.
Because we didn't have Lego baby pieces whenever this came out.
No.
Oh crap.
I don't even know if they use...
Are
you stuck?
I think so.
Oh, there you are.
There we go.
What the heck?
Alright, back to what you were saying.
Yeah, I don't think I mentioned before about the cursed TV airing I saw of Attack of the Clones last year on Cartoon Network. They seem to be doing that a lot more recently, because I found a TV airing on Cartoon Network of a freaking
really
Wonder Woman.
That's really
The PG-13 rated film.
Yeah. On Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Uh-huh.
I think that right there is weird, seeing the helmet disconnected from the jetpack.
Yeah.
That's not normal, and it's not my favorite.
I guess it's more movie accurate, but yeah.
I suppose. Reminds me, I have one of the minifigures of Boba Fett based on his appearance from the book of Boba Fett, and I really want to get the original Boba Fett jetpack because it fits the coloring of his suit more in the show.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's more of a dark green, and they still use that stupid sand green for him in
Oh,
the
yeah, they
other
do.
minifigures.
Yeah, let's change that.
They really should. They should also change the Mandalorian helmet mold. Because that mold is like, what, 13 years old?
Yes.
It's like, honestly, the original helmet mold for Jango and Boba Fett's helmets, those are like, they're more of a squared Mandalorian helmet. These ones, the one they use in this game looks a little more accurate.
Really?
I think so anyways. Because like the rounded top...
You can't go there yet.
You're right, I can't.
Now you can.
Like as
you
much
gotta
as,
wait for the elevator to close, whatever sense that makes.
Like as much as I like the Mandalorian helmet molds, they need to do some new ones.
Okay.
Because like with, what's his name from the Mandalorian? It's that, the big guy, Paz Vizsla. They really should have redone his helmet mold or added some new accessories.
Yeah. Do you have any stories about cursed TV airings you've seen? Or just like movies that like don't belong on this channel? I've seen plenty for like Disney Channel, I think.
I think there was one I saw a few years ago that was like, it was an April Fool's prank, but it was like one of those like fake Cartoon Network like intros of like, this movie is playing now.
Yeah.
It was Sausage Party.
Oh my god.
Now playing Sausage Party, only on Cartoon
Oh, like
Network.
on internet. I mean like real TV airings.
I don't know if there were any like real ones I saw.
Okay.
In terms of like bad movies that I saw airing on Cartoon Network, Ben 10 Race Against Time.
Well, that's a Cartoon Network movie. I just mean like any channel, not just Cartoon Network.
I know you mean any channel, but like that's one of the first examples I think of.
Mm.
I don't know why. I always kind of liked that movie to a degree because it was like the only Ben 10 movie that there was at the time, but looking back at it, it could have been a lot better.
All right. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure there were plenty of like Sony Pictures animated films that would be on Disney Channel. Like, I'm pretty sure it was like a time where I think it was either Open Season or Surf's Up.
Yeah, Surf's Up. That's what I was gonna say.
Although it might have been Cartoon Network now that I think about it.
I kind of remember it playing on like Disney XD or Cartoon Network.
Maybe it was Disney XD. I definitely remember that even before the Fox acquisition, I remember seeing airings of Ice Age on Disney Channel. The original
That must
Ice
have
Age.
been weird to hear about like years later.
Yeah, isn't it? So I guess it was like foreshadowing.
It kind of was, yeah.
Even though there's plenty of other foreshadowings, probably because
The Simpsons.
well, yes, but also what else? Star Wars.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say, because like you were saying that
Because the Star Wars
Attack of the
films
Clones
were
was airing on Cartoon
distributed
Network.
by 20th Century Fox. Well, okay, with that, at least it makes a little sense because
Like the Clone Wars.
Exactly, Clone Wars.
Yeah, the
aired
Clone Wars was on
Cartoon
Cartoon Network.
Network.
But then later, Disney acquired it and they released the final season on Disney Plus.
Well, in between there was a season on Netflix, right?
I don't remember. I wouldn't be surprised though.
I think there was. I think season 6 came out on Netflix.
Kind of want to watch the Clone Wars now.
I've been trying to watch through it. I just don't have enough time.
It's because there's so much of it to watch.
Yeah, 7 seasons.
It's a lot.
Jeez. I'm still on season 1. Which, I'm sure people are going to be like, oh, dude, don't watch season 1. It gets good later on. And I'm like, shut up, dude.
Don't watch Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Watch the Clone Wars.
Exactly.
The 2003 version.
Oh, yeah, the Gendy Tartakovsky one.
Exactly.
I'll probably get around to that eventually.
It's funny to look at all these different projects and stuff and think, oh wait, Gendy Tartakovsky worked on this?
Yeah. The Hotel Transylvania
Yeah,
guy?
you've got Hotel Transylvania, then you've got Dexter's Laboratory, and then that.
Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack too, yeah. Samurai Jack is excellent.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually looking at a bunch of like Samurai Jack memes not too
course
long
you were.
ago, and I don't know why, but one of
The
them
only one I'm aware of
One of
is
them-
extra thick.
one of them that popped up on my search history, or not search history, like my YouTube recommended, was like, so when does the magic begin? There is no magic, is there? Oh yes, because that definitely looks like Geonosis.
Yeah. Check this place out. It's like we're really there.
It's like we're really Geonosian. Man, the Geonosians were so cool. They made an entire planet for them.
Mm-hmm. Yo, Martians are so cool. They made an entire planet for them. Marvin Martian, they made a whole planet.
He was such a cool
him.
dude, yeah.
Exactly. Dude.
Pew, pew.
That and Mars Attacks.
Don't even.
Remember that movie?
Don't even bring it up.
I'm sorry.
That freaking... The way the Martians look in that movie is just gross.
It's cool. What are you talking about?
I hate it. Oh, we have to work with this again.
Hooray!
One of your hair follicles touches this machine and you immediately die.
You immediately crash the game. That's what happens.
Yeah, hasn't the game crashed on this particular level like 3 times?
Yes.
I think I'm right on that. 3 total times.
I believe you're right.
R2. And I just thought about something funny. Don't you think it's weird how in this game it's like only very specific characters, like only Jedi and Gungans who can do the double jump, and then in Lego Indiana Jones it's like only female characters that can jump high?
Yeah. That was a little weird. Well, I mean, the ladder was like something that would be a tradition for Lego games, because I think Pirates of the Caribbean had it as well.
Yeah, but that's
And,
still weird. I think the Lego Movie game had it too.
It did. Yeah, female characters like Wildstyle and Gale were able to reach that
Gale.
place. Yeah, Gale, yeah. Remember
My
Gale?
favorite Lego Movie character is Gale.
She was in the collectible minifigure series.
She was. She had a special hairpiece.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Bye.
Alright.
Woo.
Do your thing, Anakin.
I'm Padme.
No, I'm talking about... Because I dropped, I'm hoping Anakin teleports over here.
I don't think he's going to teleport over here.
Okay, I'm R2 now. Well...
Are we stuck?
Alright.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. I think we did a thing. Cool.
Alright.
Alright. They won't shoot at me. I'm a woman. See, I told you.
Yeah.
I'm hurting myself with the force field.
They can't shoot me, otherwise the internet will get mad.
Exactly.
We can't shoot Rey.
I can't say the word woman.
We can't let Rey be hurt or have character flaws.
We can't let Rey train to be a force master.
They'll cancel us if she puts any effort into it.
Exactly.
Why are we here? I just realized.
We can't let Luke Skywalker be a good master anymore.
He's not a woman.
He has to be a groggy old man that's bad at his craft, even though he's practiced and perfected the art of perfected not only lightsaber wielding, but just mastering the Force as well.
Exactly.
We can't let him be good at it anymore. This is 2016.
2017, but yeah.
Oh yeah, 2017 was when that came out.
Although I think it was filmed in 2016. 'cause
The
Carrie
Force
Fisher was still alive.
Awakens. The Force Awakens was actually kind of a good movie, but after that, it just went really
somewhat.
downhill.
I definitely think it's the best out of the 3.
I enjoyed my time with The Force Awakens for what it's worth.
Yeah.
It's not the best Star Wars movie by any means.
No. I don't think anyone said that, but
No.
it was a good. I think it was a
For
cool
a
thing
new
to hype
story,
up.
yeah.
Well, newish. It was kind of a
No,
rehash.
I do think it's kind of scummy though that they portrayed Finn as the main character of the franchise, and then they just sideline him more every movie.
A little bit, yeah.
He was one of my favorite parts of the Force Awakens.
Yeah, same here. I'd argue it was one of the best parts of the entire trilogy.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Although he kind of just became what would you call it?
I don't know what you'd call it.
Kind of just became a Rey siren. Rey! Rey!
He did, yeah. And then that time that Rey kissed him in The Force Awakens after
I
he was
forgot
really
about
hurt.
that.
I didn't.
Oh.
Whenever they talked about Rey kissing Kylo
yes. All the
Rise of Skywalker.
All the shippers got
That was
mad.
the first thing that came to mind. I was like, wait, wasn't her and John Boyega a thing though? Like, wait a second, this is what?
JJ, make up your mind.
Or remember one of the other things I remember from the end of The Last Jedi that nobody else talked about was the
ending. You already brought it up on this channel.
kid.
You already brought it up on the series, so
I
we don't have
know,
to talk
but
about that again.
I'm gonna bring it up again.
Okay, fine. Bring it up again.
He's hyped up. He's like, they show the silhouette of him holding a broom and making it look like a lightsaber, and then it's never brought up again.
Maybe that. No, actually. No.
A new Jedi Order rising up.
All right, that's the.
No, let's not do that.
No, I'm JJ, and I say somehow Palpatine returned.
Was JJ even like really involved with The Last Jedi?
He did not direct it. I know that.
Rise of Skywalker, I mean.
Oh, Rise of Skywalker. He directed Rise of Skywalker.
Ah, JJ.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I straight.
Really?
I didn't watch Rise of Skywalker.
Oh my God, that's right. I forgot about that.
I wasn't.
I
didn't care.
I gotta show you how bad that movie is.
Like whenever the Last Jedi came out, me and my dad went to go watch it in theaters, and I was like, this is not as good as Force Awakens.
I think I'm done with Star Wars.
And then that came out, and I was like,
yeah, we saw it anyway. Even if we didn't like Last Jedi either.
it was like, are you hyped for this movie? Does 3 dots count as an answer? And yeah, I just never went to watch it.
Okay. Did you see Solo?
No, actually. But I did think it was cool to see,
I forget if we mentioned...
Donnie Glover.
Yeah. I forgot if we mentioned it on this series yet, but...
I'd see him as, like, a great, like, young Lando, I will say.
Yeah.
He probably did a great job.
He was good as a young Lando. I don't know if I talked about my theater experience with that film, about how me and my dad were, like, the only people in the theater.
That sounds
Did I mention that?
I don't think so, no.
Oh, really? Okay. But yeah, when me and my dad went and saw Solo: A Star Wars Story, there were like 2 other people in the theater. It was really funny.
That is really funny.
And this was like right after it came out too. It wasn't even like,
Like
many weeks
weeks
after. Exactly.
It was like whenever the Mario movie came out, I saw it 5 times total in the theaters.
5 times? I think it changed since last time you told me. I remember you saying 4 times.
I went to go see it 5 times. Twice on opening day.
You said that.
Yeah, twice on opening day.
Oh, by the way, we got 100,000 studs.
Yes, awesome.
Yeah, 2018, that was a time where me and my family would see, like, almost every summer blockbuster that...
The Incredibles 2.
We did see Incredibles 2. We saw Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
That movie
Insert
was not
Minecraft
that
joke here.
That movie was not that good.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't.
It was just the Lost World Jurassic Park all over again.
Yeah.
And that movie wasn't that good either.
No.
Oh, by the way, I forgot, I'm Claude Padme.
Yes, you are.
The only Lego minifigure to ever exist with blood.
Is that true?
No.
Okay. I was surely there were more.
There's a zombie minifigure with a little bit of blood on him.
Right.
I think it's the zombie bride from Monster Hunters. Does anyone remember Lego Monster Hunters?
I do. It had that cool vampire castle set.
It was one of the coolest themes, in my opinion, whenever it first came out.
Yeah. I remember seeing someone make, like, a mock of Arkham Asylum using it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Personally, I was raised on Power Miners. And the Clone Wars Star Wars sets when those came out.
Yep.
Remember back when, like, those were, like, the only Lego Star Wars things that they had?
That were coming out, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
They didn't have
for,
anything
like, 3 years straight.
They didn't have anything from the movies. They didn't have anything on.
Well, they had something from a movie, the freaking 2008 movie, because they had the Twilight as a ship, or like a set with Rada the Hutt.
And it was just that.
Exactly.
It was just Clone Wars.
For again, like 2008, 2009, and 2010, it was like almost the only sets coming out, aside from like, I don't know, maybe a couple of
Hey, I didn't
original
mind. I
trilogy
just thought
sets.
this was cool.
They were.
The clone turbo tank was
I guess-
one of my favorites.
You talked about that. I think it was because they thought that Clone Wars sets could replace making new prequel sets.
Yeah, probably.
Because it was a lot of the same kind of, like, designs and builds and stuff, like the clone turbo tank, like the spider droids and the vulture droids.
Yeah.
And
I thought the turbo tank was
The
just a cool design.
the tri-fighter, whatever it's called.
The droid tri-fighter, I have that set.
Yeah.
It is not constructed, but I still have it.
Okay.
Where are
Yeah,
these
that-
freaking droids?
That's kind of what I mean, is that, like, that might be why it seemed like the Star Wars theme for LEGO was just nothing but Clone Wars at the time.
Hey, I didn't mind.
It's because they thought they could, I guess they thought they could get away with it. If it weren't for those meddling critics.
I mean, they had cool like set designs and stuff.
No, I'm not saying they were bad.
Like the ships.
I am not saying the Clone Wars sets were bad.
I'm not saying that you were. I'm just like, I really liked the
designs of like the ships and all the tanks that they put out for those.
Yeah. Only thing I will say is the grotesque faces.
Oh yeah, nobody likes the Clone Wars faces.
Not even Traveler's Tales like them, because I noticed that was the first thing
Yeah,
I
that
noticed
was-
when LEGO Star Wars 3
yeah,
came out
I was
in
so
2011.
confused by that. I was like,
I was open to
Wait,
it. I was like,
what?
thank God, because I didn't like the face prints.
no, I thought Clone Wars Kenobi looked weird. Like I was so accustomed to those faces by that point that I was like,
I wasn't.
this looks weird.
I guess because I played so much of this game that I was like, well, the black dots on their faces is what I'll always be used to.
What was one of your first Lego Star Wars Clone Wars sets?
I think I already talked about this, the Spider Droid
Spider
and the
Droid?
Vulture Droid.
Mine was a clone battle pack. It was like a walker.
That might be up there. Yep.
That
that
was
one.
That was a really cool one.
Was there a Droid Battle Pack as well?
I think there was.
Okay. I never owned it.
Making me think of the Droid Pepsi cooler I've talked about a few times on here.
Wasn't that in the failed recording?
I loved the Pepsi cooler. I want one of
I
those.
think we talked about it in the failed recording.
Oh well. If we did, then I'll bring it up again. There was a Droid Pepsi cooler, I think to coincide with the Phantom Menace.
Yep, it was.
And yeah, the
Dude, we could talk day and night about everything that coincided with the Phantom Menace.
yeah. Let's talk about the Jar Jar Binks lollipops.
Please do.
Because for those of you who said, I want to lick Jar Jar Binks' tongue, you now can do that.
Yep.
Let's get the mine here. Yep.
Didn't the guy who played Jar Jar have to publicly apologize for that?
I think he did, now that you bring it up.
I think he, actually apologized for that product.
The man, not even the people who approved that, the guy who played Jar Jar himself.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Uh-huh.
It's sad, but it's funny.
I don't even know. I don't know if it was the guy who played Jar Jar. It might have been the company that made it, but I know someone apologized for that product. It was like, we're sorry. We're sorry you had to French kiss Jar Jar.
What did they specifically say in the apology?
I don't remember.
That's what I want to know.
Let's probably find out later. That'd be funny.
We totally should.
That'll be an interesting Google search.
It would be a very interesting Google search. But yeah, going back to the Pepsi cooler,
Oh, God.
we love the Pepsi cooler. It was in the shape of one of the big carrier units for the battle droids. What are they called again?
XTT, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, it's in the shape of one of those, and it's got these
Or
caps
is
that
it
go on the-
ATT? I think I'm thinking of a band.
I
Whoops.
think the ATTs are the tanks.
You sure? I thought it was ATTP.
I don't remember. Then again, there was a set recently of one of those tanks, and I think it was called the ATT.
Okay, so I must be thinking of that.
I don't remember. I accidentally flipped the mine off the stage.
Good job.
But yeah, so the cooler was in the shape of one of those,
Yeah.
and it had these caps that went on top of your Pepsi cans that were shaped like battle droids.
Yep.
They had like the heads on them and stuff. And personally,
Whoa!
I'm not a huge fan of the Phantom Menace, but I want that cooler. It's just,
Yeah, absolutely.
it's such a fun little novelty thing to own that it's like, why wouldn't I
I think
own
it's
this?
it's definitely one of those films where the hype behind it is cooler than the film itself.
Exactly.
Like, the Phantom Menace hype was an experience.
Now this is pod racing.
You had to be there to really get it.
Yeah.
Now I wasn't, but the Force Awakens hype.
Neither of us.
Actually, no. I don't think the Force Awakens hype was anywhere close to the Phantom Menace hype.
I mean, it was pretty up there. They had a new droid
It was.
design. Beach ball.
Yeah, I just mean like all the products and promotional material
You remember whenever
they released for Force Awakens. I don't think it was cool, but not as cool as Phantom Menace.
Remember when they were releasing trailers for The Last Jedi, though, and they showed off BB-9E?
What the heck is that?
There is an evil BB-8 droid?
Right!
Whoa!
I remember that. Yeah, now that you bring it up.
I have a Funko Pop somewhere of BB-9E.
I think one of my other friends did as well. Back when he used to collect Funko
It's
Pops.
basically the same design as BB-8, but goth, but I...
R2Q5,
Exactly.
but Beach Ball.
R2Q5, except ball.
Exactly.
Nintendo Game Sphere.
It's spherical. They should have made him red, you're right.
Crap. But, like, honestly, I didn't think it was terrible. I kind of like the design of the BB droids in general, but yeah.
No, BB-8's cool. It's got a cool design. Dio, on the other hand.
Did you ever see the no Dio? We don't talk about Dio.
My bad.
He only had like 2 lines in the entire movie, and he was voiced by JJ. He thought he'd be charming.
Hey, look at me, guys. I'm cool.
I'm Dio. Remember when they released a UCS set for Dio?
Yes, they did.
How many of those do you think actually sold?
1. JJ bought one for himself.
JJ bought one
no
for his office.
No one else did.
He bought 2 just so he could say he did it.
I bought one for my wife. I thought she would like it.
But yeah, did you ever see the UCS BB-8 set?
No.
It's a really cool set, actually. One of the main features
I don't
of it
remember
is his
the
little, like,
UCS
thumbs up.
BB-8.
It's one of his main features for the set is, like, the little thumbs up thing he does in the movie with the lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you press on one of the pieces, one of the sides flicks out the little lighter.
Was it released to coincide with The Force Awakens?
I think it was for the Last Jedi, actually.
Okay.
Because not long after that, they revealed the Porg set.
Yes, the Porg set.
UCS Porg is for Giga Chads only. Which is why I don't know how...
Did they make an edible one? They better have. Edible Porg, just for the inner Chewbacca and all of us.
I wish that we had an edible Porg playable in the Skywalker Saga. Porg walking around with little, like, chicken legs.
Oh my god. That's not what I meant, but okay.
We've defeated the Technodrome!
Literally a Porg you can eat.
No, I want to see the edible Porg in the Skywalker Saga, and if you're playing as Chewbacca, you pick it up and eat it. And
no,
then it
just
respawns.
normal Porg. No,
That better be an
Chewbacca
picks it up and eat it.
That better be an interaction in Sky. Although the game's out, we could just check.
We need to find someone who's really good at modding.
Yes. If it's not already in the game, yes. That would be hilarious. Chewbacca eat. Kind of like his special animation with stormtroopers in this game.
Yeah, where he pops
with
their arms
porgs.
off. Pop the Porg wings off.
Yeah.
No, he just, like... It's like the Rancor in this game. Just pick it up and eat it.
Yes.
That would be the funniest. I would totally buy 3 copies of the Skywalker Saga if that was a thing.
I already have one, so I'll just need to buy 2.
Cool. Alright.
Although I need to get back into playing it. I've not really played in a while. I guess I just have so many other things to do that I just...
I haven't picked it up yet. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why either. It's not a bad game.
I totally should, though.
Yeah.
I remember the first trailers for that, and I had a good laugh at whenever...
I was at Disney World when they showed the first trailer for Skywalker
I had
Saga.
a good laugh whenever they were showing off the first trailer, and, like, Vader cuts off Luke's hand, so he pops his off and offers it to him.
Yeah.
I always thought that was one of the funniest gags they put in that trailer.
But yeah, I remember exactly where I was for that when that trailer dropped. I was at Walt Disney World. I was at the frickin' the Beast Castle restaurant they had, where you could go in the Beast Castle and have like food stuff. Yeah. You could even try the gray stuff. And yes, it's delicious.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This reminds me of, like, all those people who go to, like, Galaxy's Edge to intentionally try the blue milk and just say it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna try this thing. I know it's bad, but I'm gonna try it anyways. And then it turns out they have, like, a like a friggin' tapeworm in their system 3 weeks later.
Reminds me of another drink from a familiar restaurant.
What?
With the purple guy.
Oh, right.
Grimace shake.
Grimace, 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 grimace.
It's not funny anymore.
Yes, it is. It's funny to me, because YouTube likes grimace, I think.
No, they don't.
Oh, wait.
That's just because it was a trend for 2 months.
Isn't the scene where the Yoda death sound is from?
Yes! Yes, it is.
He's the only Jedi to have a battle cry.
Right, I should just drop out and let you handle this.
Totally, yeah. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, yeah! Defeat me, you cannot, Dooku.
Defeat me, you cannot, Count Dooku.
This is where poo-poo has to run.
Yo, why wasn't Yoda in that sketch?
I don't know.
They could have easily
Should've
had
been.
Yoda in there.
I hate Mondays, but I love lasagna. Freaking take this. There it is.
Yeah!
now the gameplay is lore accurate.
There we go. The universe is in balance once again.
The universe is now pure.
Dude, there was just 2 pilots chilling in the Republic gunship.
Of course. I think you mean 2 pilot heads. We don't see the bodies.
Right. Oh, I forgot. It goes straight into the ending cutscene.
Chorus
after
can't.
Uh-oh. They're about to do it. They're about to laugh. They're about to laugh in Sith Lord!
Laughs in Sith Lord. Can you make this the thumbnail? You
Yes.
should make that the thumbnail.
I'll make it the thumbnail just for you.
Please, yes. Look at us. We beat it in less than an hour. 27
Less
minutes.
than 30 minutes.
Dude, that actually wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be.
No?
Talking about Frenching Jar Jar Binks made it all the quicker. Talking about French kissing Gungans made it a little more bearable.
Whoops. Wrong button. Oh, right. I'm not even dropped in. You have to press start.
Oh.
98.5%.
Woo! I'm gonna switch to Jar Jar Binks real quick. Let's see if I can find him somewhere in the cantina. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, that does it for Attack of the Clones in general.
We did it!
Yep. Now, it's time to take care of Revenge of the Sith Super Story, which we'll do next time.
It's about the Sith, and they're taking revenge.
Yep.
Woo!
I'll see you all then.
Bye. You're so like the Gungan.
Whoops.
I want to know what was the thought process behind that product, though. There are many products that I look at and I'm like,
Maybe this could be a topic for next time.
thought